Hey, what's up, everybody, and happy Father's Day.
Happy Father's Day to all the good fathers out there.
Okay, today what we're going to do is we're going to switch it up a little bit.
We got a few questions from a lot of our viewers and subscribers that we want to answer. I think it's some great questions.
Yeah, I think
so. And we would
too.
love for y'all to keep the questions coming.
Yeah.
Like I said, we're not from Houston. We just can give y'all our experience. If you are from Houston and you know more, if you know better than us, feel free to comment to help people out, because this is what this page is about, to help people that's, on their journey moving. And, it's hard trying to move and figure things out. So we just trying to help the best we can, because it's hard being home and just trying to go off the guess and the Google, So we got a few questions. It's actually from a guy from St. Louis. He had a few good questions. He asked, what do we like about Houston versus St. Louis? First question.
I love everything about Houston. It's just a total change, a culture shock, really. I don't know. To me, that's kind of a hard. What do you think?
I say, it's a bigger city. First of all,
yeah.
It's money. People getting money down here. The people have been nice here. You know what I mean? The people, it's beautiful homes. It's a lot of opportunity, a lot of schools for kids. So, it's Houston. A lot of stuff comes through Houston. So, I just say the opportunity is way more than what you get back home.
Yeah, that's good.
Okay, what do we miss about St. Louis?
Being able to find our way around.
Knowing where we're going. I definitely agree with that.
Yeah.
Not sitting in traffic all day to get from point A to point B.
Yeah, that's horrible.
The food, I know everybody from St. Louis know about Chinese food.
We miss the food.
Fish and chicken.
Oh, my God.
Barbecue, because we just got that St. Louis barbecue. They smoke a lot of barbecue down here, but we like to grill.
And don't get me wrong, Houston got a lot of good food, like restaurants. They got so many restaurants, it's ridiculous. That's why there's weight coming on us, y'all. But at the end of the day, that St. Louis and they food,
White Castles, all that stuff like that.
You miss it. You really miss it.
You miss it. But one thing is, Houston got so many options of food. It's like ridiculous.
And it's good.
If you Google it,
it's good too.
if you Google it, all the restaurants, man, they'll tell you it's one of the leading markets. But ain't no place like home. I'm gonna say that. We love St. Louis. That's home. It's just a better opportunity for us to grow up as a family and raise our kids. So, what else we got? Is Houston a place where you need to have a car to get around?
Definitely.
You definitely need a car to get around. I recommend. If you stay in the Houston limits, I've seen some little trolleys, some little trains. I've seen some public transportation. But from what I heard, that they got one of the worst public transportation systems. And then if you are on the bus, you got to think it gets hot as hell in Houston. So if it's 115, 20 degrees, it's probably hard getting around on the bus. But they got things like Uber, Lyft, and different apps like that you can get around. But it's not hard to get a car down here. No. It's not hard to buy one for cash or even go to a lot. You got $500, $1,000 down, you can get a car. So I definitely say you need a car.
Definitely.
How is the crime here?
Way better than St. Louis, I'll tell you that. Way better than St. Louis, I'll tell you that. But it is crime here. You can't duck and dodge no crime.
Right.
It is crime here, but we don't have to turn on the TV and be affected by something every day. And we're not from here either.
Exactly. So I think that plays a major difference, because we're not looking for the crime. It's not really affecting us because we don't know a lot of people. So, we heard what's going on. But I know it's, like anywhere, burglaries, robberies, these things happen everywhere, no matter where you are. Gated communities, I know people still get their house broken into and stuff like that. So you just got to be careful wherever you go. So, but I definitely say it's better than St. Louis. But, we from a gangster city. I'm going to just be honest with y'all. What areas would you guys like to buy a home in?
I would more so love to buy one either in Richmond, Katy, or Cinco Ranch.
Right, I think Katy is a place. Like I say, Cypress. I buy a house Cypress, Spring, Katy, Sugarland.
It's so many outside of Katy. It's like it's so many different ones. Like we don't even know. We be like, where we at now? And it'd be like different.
Right. I even like
areas.
West Houston.
It'd be like
too.
different areas. West Houston is nice. It's really nice.
So man, there's so many areas. We ain't closed in on one thing, but I definitely stand Katy. I'm good with Katy, but if an opportunity presents itself, I wouldn't mind shooting across the city as long as I can get to work.
Right. See, he good with Katy, but me, I didn't work a couple places since I've been here, and I wouldn't care, branching out in different areas.
Okay, have we been to Dallas yet? Yes, we've been to Dallas. We've been to Dallas a couple times. It ain't far at all. And that's the good thing about being in Houston. You can go San Antonio. They got SeaWorld and stuff like that. New Orleans like 5 hours. Dallas like 4 hours. So, if you want a quick trip with your family or something, it's a little surrounding big cities that you can go have a good time at. Yeah. And we love Dallas. We like Dallas, but we personally prefer Houston.
I prefer
I don't know. It's a different vibe that
I don't really dig Dallas that much.
Yeah, I like Dallas, but I love Houston.
Yeah.
So, man, we appreciate the questions. If y'all got more, keep them coming in. Now we're going to switch it up a little bit. That was coming from our hometown. Now we got this coming from the West Coast, the Bay Area, California.
Yeah.
She got a couple questions for us, so we're going to try to answer these. So,
what's her name on her? Do it tell you?
You ain't got to put your name out there. I don't know if they want the name out there, but you know who you are if you're watching. And thanks for subscribing and commenting or whatever you're viewing. But she said she gonna be thinking the field she in, she may be working downtown to midtown. So she was asking about some areas. So I know I got a friend that do a lot of work, and I know they have a midtown. I know the Memorial area is close. They have a place called like the Heights, and down I-10, going towards downtown, they got a lot of condos and loft apartments and stuff like that. So I don't think it'll be a hard time finding somewhere to work downtown. You know what I mean? So she also asked, can you guys cover anything about Humble, Missouri City, Cypress?
We really can't cover any of those areas, but because we still kind of knew her too. So as far as what we know now, Cypress, we've been to Cypress. We haven't been to Missouri City yet. We haven't been to Humble yet. We Katy, we in Katy. Downtown, Midtown, we've been there. We love it. It's more of a urban, but it's really nice.
Like I say, no matter where you are, you can get you a nice luxury, or depending on what you like. But all these places got nice opportunity. That's why it's good to get with one of them apartment locators and let them know what you're looking for, and they got more options. As far as Missouri City, I know a guy I went to school with. He lived out here. He had a beautiful house out there in Missouri City. But I worked with a guy that's from Houston. He was saying there's two sides. Like it's more of a hooder side, and then there's more of an uppity side. But that's just what I can go off of. I don't know anything about Humble.
Yeah, we don't really know.
And as far as Katy, man, we love Katy. And
anyway, and then she's talking about the bugs and the weather.
The bugs and the weather.
Look,
hey,
I'm crazy. Do you hear me? And I get hot. Like I get hot, and I cannot stand being hot. It's hot, but I can take it. I'm not trying to run back home. It ain't that bad as far as weather.
Now I can say that. Because we from St. Louis, it get hot in St. Louis. I heard in California, y'all got a nice breeze. Y'all got some of the nicest weather. So with that humidity is real. When you walk out the house, it'll take your breath away. When it's 100 degrees, it might feel like 110, 115. So I'm going to tell you right now, as soon as you walk out the house, your back get to sweating. You got to have AC in your car. It's definitely hot as hell. So I'm going to be honest with you. I used to work in factories with no AC, so I can deal with it. Like she say, she can deal with it because it gets 105. And, stuff like that back
It's
home.
It's not like you gonna be outside. You know what I'm saying?
When it's hot outside, you don't see nobody walking the streets. It ain't too much going on.
You just gonna go to your car, go home. It ain't like you gotta live outside, and then go to Galveston, walk the beach. You'll be fine.
All right, about the bugs. Oh man,
bugs is bad.
Bugs are bad as hell. I heard all kind of bugs I never seen before. Big bugs, little bugs.
When you first get here, it's gonna be like, oh my God, what the hell is that? What is that? What is that? But then it's not like they attack you. They leave you alone. You see them, but they don't be trying to in attack mode. You know what I'm saying?
Man, I'm talking about frogs, lizards, everything. You gonna see it.
And them ants out here horrible. They bite too.
Now she asked about flying roaches. Yes.
We had
at my job. It's kind of by the woods. It's fucking regular roaches that fly. They say they call Asian cockroaches. The people the building I work for, they got special exterminators for they roaches that really fly. As far as in our house, we don't have any roaches problems. In our apartment we don't got roach problems.
But we did see two in our house.
We seen one roach in our apartment before, and we seen one roach here. We clean.
But they flying. They roaches.
They regular roach. They fly.
Outside.
So they like walk on concrete. It's different, and we clean people. I'm gonna tell y'all that. And we was reading the reviews on apartments. They were saying roaches are bad and things like that. But
it ain't been that bad. We see them, but it is as far as getting in our house.
And house and like roaches everywhere. No, we ain't experienced that. But at my job, I seen lots of them roaches. So I'm gonna be honest with you about that. And let me see what else we got. What about the food and the nightlife? Man, the food. I don't know, man. We gaining a whole lot of weight. We started our diet and went to St. Louis and fell back off.
It did so good, y'all. We was doing so good.
But the food here is endless. So I'm gonna tell you,
good. And nightlife is so good.
Nightlife, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday,
Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Something going on, and it's gonna
You can leave the house at 1 o'clock in the evening, go somewhere,
and have a good time,
and it be popping like it's 2 o'clock in the morning.
They got stuff for younger, older couples, singles, everything. So you ain't gonna have no problem going to have a good time at a bar, drinking, bowling alleys, different events, concerts, everything's come through her. So we just wanted to answer a few of these questions. We hope y'all help. We hope we answered those questions.
Yeah.
But once again, these just our opinions. If you feel any different, feel free to comment. And if y'all got any questions, please send them on, because this give us something to talk about, because we don't want to keep talking about
because we done with
life.
Done with that.
We
gonna try to turn it around a little bit, y'all.
We trying to turn it up and switch it up a little bit. So
yeah,
we appreciate y'all. And make sure y'all subscribe, man. We got one of the most positive pages out here, man. And I found the app to be able to read the comments and the likes, the subscribers, the views. Man, it's amazing. A lot of people say they getting good information off of this. So please keep the questions
just coming. Look at me. This is not any drugs, y'all. It's not no nicotine or nothing. It's just flavor.
Look, y'all. Look.
He the one that got me on it, though. He done bought some. His mama wanted it. We wanted it.
Because we've been going to them, like she said about nightlife, to the clubs and smoking them hookahs and listening to the music. Everybody looking nice.